Was good, y'all. You know, an annoying loss, man. An annoying loss. Uh, but when it came down to it, Kyrie did Kyrie things, man. Did Kyrie things. You can't expect to let a team shoot the high amount of 3-point field goal percentage on your team and expect to win. That's what makes this most annoying because there was no adjustment to that all game. You feel me? There was an offensive adjustment, but defensively, definitely wasn't an adjustment. Wasn't a adjustment, and that's why I'm annoyed. We're gonna talk about it though. I'm still trying to get my little shares. And if you in the building, press like for your boy. I mean, shout out to everybody in the building. Uh, yeah, 1 2 1 2. Yeah, let me know if y'all can hear me. I just had to turn down my mic a little bit. Uh, but yeah, shout out to everybody in the building. Very annoying, very annoying. Let me get this last share in, and then we're gonna get right to it. Yeah, Knicks. Nets. All right, boom. So yeah, man, very annoying loss, man. You can't give up 55% from the 3-point line, have a team score 22 3-pointers on you, and expect to win a basketball game. That's just not going to ever work out in your favor. Uh, and as of late, when we've been losing games, it hasn't been offensively. It's been purely on the defensive end of the basketball. Again, we had a really good offensive game. We had a pretty decent offensive game tonight. Uh, 51 from the field, 35% from 3-point line. That's not really great. I mean, that's not really bad, but it ain't really great. You feel me? But yeah, man, 3-point field goals was the story of this game. And it's annoying to watch because at the end, Kyrie did Kyrie things, man. Kyrie did Kyrie things. And another thing that bothers me, I need Deuce McBride to not get minutes anymore. I'm tired of watching. Yeah, listen, man. And that's the thing. You feel me? Like, that's the thing. I was on Twitter and I was watching people trying to bash Quentin Grimes. He was tasked with an impossible mission tonight, yo. Like, when Kyrie Irving get going, bro, there's not a person on the earth that could defend him, bro. And that's just the fact of what the matter is. You feel me? Nobody could defend Kyrie Irving. Man, what you doing in there? Yeah, yeah. When Kyrie get going, there's nobody on the earth that could defend him, bro. And Quentin Grimes was tasked with impossible task of uh checking him tonight. And I've seen some people on Twitter trying to bash Quentin Grimes, which makes absolutely no sense to me. But in the fourth quarter, Kyrie did Kyrie things, man. It's just that simple. But the tail of the game to me is what happened the other 3 quarters. We continuously let them. We were not staying connected to shooters. We were overcommitting on help defense, which was it's ridiculous to me. When you see a shooter, a known shooter like Joe Harris and Seth Curry start making 3-point shots, the defensive game plan should shift a little bit. Like, hey, we don't need you to help on defense. We need you to stick to your man. Make sure he don't get no shots up. You feel me? And that didn't happen. We was leaving shooters way too open. Everybody was open, wide open, and they were making them. And there was no adjustments to that. They kept on making them. I would have been content, like, if on strong closeout, if you get beat and they score 2, that's fine. On to the next possession, right? Because the 2-pointer hurts you a whole lot less than the 3-pointer, right? So, but that never happened, right? We did hit a run at the end of the third, early fourth. We did hit a run and made the game really competitive. And this is why I say that, and this is at the point where I say Deuce McBride does not need any more PT on my team, bro, because there was a play. We're down 5. We're down 5. We get the stop. It's a fast break opportunity. Deuce McBride gets a wide open 3-point shot, and he completely misses it, as he does all his 3-point shots. Then it turns into a 3-point shot on the other end for the Nets. And at this point, I really don't see what's the purpose of him being on the court. I really don't. He and then he had the bright idea to try to challenge Nick Claxton, the best block shot, the best shot blocker in the NBA, with a dunk. Like, my boy, like you haven't caught a body. Shout out to Barry. Press that like button. It's facts. You haven't caught a body on anybody since you've been in the NBA, but you gonna try to dunk on Nick Claxton. You 6 foot tall at max. Then you want to try to dunk on Nick Claxton. You ain't never catch a body in the NBA, bro. Like, what were you thinking? Deuce McBride absolutely does not need any more PT, bro. We've seen enough. He gives us absolutely nothing offensively, and he doesn't make it that much of an impact on defense. I don't know why he's still getting PT, bro. Don't make sense. Don't make sense to me whatsoever. I understand that Coach Tommy T believes that he's a good defender, but he's really average at best when it comes to defense, man. Nah, don't say Sims. Sims had 10 rebounds tonight, Playboy. Like, that ain't all cardio. 10 rebounds and 6 points from a guy is a backup at best, right? So I'm not mad at Jericho Sims. You feel me? I'm not mad at Jericho Sims' minute. Jericho Sims gave us some really good minutes tonight. 10 rebounds. I'll take it. You feel me? But Deuce McBride, there's definitely no more need for him to be getting any more minutes in his rotation, bro. I've seen enough. He's hurting us on the offensive end, and he, like I said, he's average at best as a defender. But yeah, and another reason why I'm annoyed, you shout out because in the beginning of this game, we tried to get into a jump shot shooting contest with the Nets, which wasn't going to work out in our favor any way you slice it, right? And I was kind of annoyed because I'm like, yo, yes, they got Nick Claxton. Yes, he could block shots, but bro, they're not really strong in the paint like that. Let's go to the basket. And we started to do that in the second half and be super deliberate about it. And then our offense could totally picked up, man, when we started attacking the paint. And we should be doing that every game from the onset. You take your occasional threes, but you attack the basket more. You feel me? Like, and when we started doing that in the second half, good things started happening for us offensively. We started cutting into the lead. We brought the lead down to single digits, as low as 4, as I think it was. We brought the lead down to as low as 4, and that's because we was attacking the paint. That's a fact, Darlene. Our bench didn't give us much of anything except for Emmanuel Quickly, as per the norm. Emmanuel Quickly was dope off the bench. He was 6 for 11, 4 for 7 from 3-point range. He had 16 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal. Emmanuel Quickly was amazing off the bench, right? But I can't really say much of that for anybody else. Our heart hit some clutch, some big shots down the stretch, which I was amazingly surprised to see. But other than that, the rest of the bench didn't give us nothing. Obi looked tentative. He looked like he was disengaged this game. But yeah, IQ need help coming off the bench. IQ definitely need help coming off the bench, and McBride needs to stop getting minutes, bro. That's just the fact of the matter. IQ need to stop getting minutes. Our bench got outscored. Our bench got outscored a lot. I'm not even trying to do the math right now, but our bench got outscored by a lot. And that beat it, and that's the one thing. You feel me? Offensively, and our starting 5 is not the problem. It's the bench and our defense. When we lose games, we were horrible defensively tonight. We gave up way too many second chance points. I ain't like that. uh we did out rebound them totally. Oh, and we had more offensive rebounds. You know what I mean, but giving up the three ball, that's why we lose this game. We out rebounded them, had more points in the paint. They had a higher field goal percentage than us, and that's mostly because they shot 55% from the 3-point line. That like literally the field goals they made 44. I mean, they made 46, we made 45. But they made 12 more 3-pointers than us. 12 more. That is unacceptable. Unacceptable. We couldn't even overcome the fact that they shot 50% from the line. They missed 6 free throws. And we couldn't even like when you put that many 3-point shots, man, you're not going to win. It's impossible. Shout out to Kev on was not expecting you to be here today, but it's always a pleasure, my guy. What's good?
What's goody, man? Disappointing loss, man.
Facts,
Disappointing
facts.
loss, bro. Like, and throughout the whole game, I was just frustrated,
Yeah,
because I felt like, offensively, we didn't play that bad. I mean, we could have done better. I feel like we could have did much better
offensively,
offensively than we
we
did.
played really good offensively, Kev. I ain't gonna hold you. A little bit too
Yeah,
much
but I
turnovers,
feel
but yeah,
yeah, the turnovers, the way too many shooting 3-point line, like bro, I think we're such a much better team when we drive to the basket and attack the paint than shooting threes. It drives me nuts, bro. It
yeah,
drives me nuts. You know what I'm saying? Why can't we guard the perimeter? Like, what is
bro.
going on, man? Like, it drives me
I,
crazy,
I think that's coaching philosophy. You feel me?
bro. It's like,
I think it's
come
coaching
on, man.
philosophy because for every single player on a team to get beat on the 3-point shot the same exact way, that means the coach is telling them like to take that extra step in. Like if I'm the coach, I'd be like, yo, everybody, yo, don't take that extra step in. They hot right now. You feel me? They hot
Facts,
right now.
man.
Stay attached to your man. If the guy get beat, that's all we got bigs for. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Marlon was good, playboy. Yeah, that's
What up,
why we
y'all?
got
What's
bigs
goody?
for. You feel me? Just guard your man. You feel me? Guard your man. Stay close. But that wasn't the case. And to your point about us being better, offensively when we go to the basket, that's look at the second half. You feel me? The second
Mm-hmm.
half, I think we offensively we played amazing. We were attacking
Yeah,
the
yeah.
basket. We were getting every shot that we wanted, going to the basket, posting up their smaller guys, and that's how we started to cut into the lead. But
Mm-hmm.
our Achilles heel today was the 3-point shot. Like we just could not keep them from shooting. And then Kyrie was just doing Kyrie things in the fourth, bro. Like
Yeah, like you really can't do much about that when it comes to Kyrie. Like he's just amazing. And I said it earlier in one of the groups. I'm a big Kyrie fan, but it's hard to root for him when he's wearing that disgusting, despicable
facts,
jersey, bro.
facts.
Like I can't
Uh,
root for him as much as I want to because he's such a good player, but it's like you wearing that jersey, and it's like, yo, I can't root for you, bro. I can't, you
yeah,
know.
Kyrie was doing Kyrie things, but the game was still definitely in our reach. You feel me? And
Facts.
the every time I saw Seth Curry or Joe Harris get a wide open 3-pointer, I wanted to yell, bro, because
Yeah, man.
it literally makes no sense that either one of those guys gets a wide open 3-pointer. Like it doesn't make
Yeah.
no sense. Like
Constantly,
that,
constantly.
Joe, I'm completely content with Joe Harris driving. If he makes the occasional 2-point shot or layup, I'll take it. You feel me? But after you watch him hit one or two, there has to be a point where you're just like, hey, you got to stay there. Like whatever's
Yo, but then
happening, you got to stay there.
facts. But then you got Watanabe 3 for 3, Edna 2 for 2. Like Joe Harris 4 for 7.
Yeah,
Like, bro. How we can't guard Joe Harris, bro?
Yeah. So, and I think I said this in a previous live, right? I was like, yo, it's schematic. It's schematics why this happens. You feel me? Because we overhelp. Why are
Yeah,
guys always getting so far away from their guy that they can't get back? And and what Clyde says it all the time. You only help as far as you can get back, and that's never the case for us. We're never disciplined enough to stay in our lanes and and stay close to our guy. And that's what hurt us all night. 3-point shots, bro.
yeah,
3-point shots. I
man.
mean, because if you look at the stats, there's
He
no
shot
there's
35%.
yeah, there's no other statistical category aside from that they outplayed us in, except for points off of
Mm-hmm.
turnovers, 3-point shots and points off turnovers. That's the two
Right.
stats that they let us in. But other than
Yeah,
that,
that's
bro, is everything is either even or we got the advantage in. And assists, of course. They
nah,
had
you right.
they had 31 assists tonight. Crazy. And that's because of all them damn 3-point shots. Yeah, but we out rebound them, more points in the paint.
Yep.
Uh we had a better 2-point field goal percentage. You feel me? But you give up 55% from the 3-point range, son. Like the 23 pointers.
20
They were
for 40, bro.
22 for
Unbelievable.
40. Yeah, like
22, you're right. 22.
you not going you not going to survive that, bro. We
Nah,
scored
you're
60.
not.
You score 68 points in the paint against the team you're supposed to win, but not when you giving up 22 3-pointers.
Yeah, that's completely unacceptable, man. Completely unacceptable.
We weren't that bad from the free throw line today.
No.
We shot 79%. Like all the other things lined up. You feel me? All the other things lined up for us to be victorious in this game, except for the fact that we gave up 22 3-pointers. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And this is why I always call for Coach Tommy T's job, bro. Because there
Mm-hmm.
was no adjustment defensively to what they were doing. There was no adjustment defensively. It's not like we don't have the appropriate defenders on this team. We do. You feel me? Like even though Jalen Brunson is undersized, he still gives maximum effort on defensive end, right? Uh,
Facts.
you got Quentin Grimes, RJ Barrett. He's not as good defensively as he was last year, but he he's slightly he's about average. You feel me? I say he's average, average defender. Julius Randle, when he's locked in, can be an elite defender if he wanted to be, right? And Jericho Sims is good on defense. Then you come off the bench, you got Quickly, who's defending at an elite level this year. Like Hartenstein, he's having improvement defensively. I'm not even mad at Hartenstein. You feel me? Like, and I'm saying all that to say this. The defensive players, we have the tools to be a great defensive team because we've shown that already this year.
Yeah,
I
we
just
still
don't think
have.
that the schemes for the defensive schemes are there. You feel me? And Coach Tommy T is supposed to be a defensive guy. But my thing is like, yo, bro, how you getting beat by the 3-point shot? You so gun ho on worry about protecting the paint that you getting
Mm-hmm.
scorched on the 3-point
Yep.
line every time. And
Facts.
that's why I'm like, when Mitchell Robinson is healthy, why are you so worried about? That's what you got Mitchell Robinson for. You got Mitchell
Yeah.
Robinson to protect the paint. When guys get beat, that's what he's there for. So why you got guys off the wings helping so far off their men? Like, it don't even make sense, bro. It was
Nah, I
frustrating to
don't.
watch all those
It
wide
was
open
real
3-point
frustrating.
shots. Yeah.
It was, man. Like I kind of felt it, because once we went down 18, the guys was like, "Yo, Kev, stay positive, bro. Stay positive." I'm like, "Yo, bro." In my head, I'm just like, this just doesn't look right, bro. It doesn't look right, especially when you got Joe Harris going off, Watanabe going off. You got all the bench players going off from 3-point. I'm like, yo, this doesn't just
So my
doesn't sit
logic
right with
was
me.
was this. Like I had the complete opposite. I was like, yo, we could win this game. We just gotta we just gotta tighten up the perimeter defense. And I think I gave Coach Tommy T a little bit too much faith to make an adjustment defensively. Uh and I he made an adjustment, but he made it on an offensive end instead of defensive.
Yeah.
We he he made the right decision offensively. I'm giving him credit for that. Like attack the paint. Like as good as the defender as Nick Claxton has been this season, he's only one guy. You got multiple guys that can attack the paint from different angles, put pressure on him. Maybe you could get him in some kind of foul trouble if you keep on attacking. So that was good, but defensively there was no adjustment made.
No.
I think Quentin Grimes is my guy, but I think he didn't need to be in the game late. I think he should. Coach Tommy T should have went with Emmanuel quickly, R.J. Barrett. You know what I mean, as the wing guys. I think that would have been a better look for us because when Quentin Grimes is shooting fine and
knocking down shots,
I understand you want him to play defense on Kyrie, but there's no stopping Kyrie, bro. It's not he's not going to stop Kyrie. So whatever thought process that you had that he was going to be able to slow him down or stop him, that was false, because when Kyrie get in that mode, ain't nothing nobody could do, right? So and Emmanuel quickly is a decent defender in his own right. Statistically, he's a better defender than Quentin Grimes. So I don't understand why Quickly goes to the bench and you go with RJ and Quentin Grimes when Quickly was a big catalyst on the fact while we was getting back into the game. And I know you feel me when I say Deuce McBride got to sit on the bench, man.
Yeah, man. And Deuce is my guy, bro. You know how I feel about Deuce, but his offense is very limited.
Bro,
it doesn't really help out at all. It's kind of frustrating at the same time, but that's the kind of moves that Coach Tommy T makes, man. Like I'm confused by it. You would think his leash would be short. Bless you.
Yeah,
when it comes to people playing like that, right? But it hasn't, bro. And I'm pretty surprised right now. Like I think today would have been the perfect time to play Cam Reddish, bro. I mean, I know I hate to keep saying it, but the length would have been perfect right now. Even given you give Quentin Grimes a break on guarding Kyrie, bro, because that's in itself an impossible task, bro. Like that's hard, man, for anybody. So I think Cam Reddish's presence today could have been felt, man, and it's aggravating to me that Coach Tommy T, man, doesn't give this kid a shot, bro. Like I don't understand it.
So I feel like the Deuce situation is kind of like stubbornness. You feel me? It's because I feel like it's the same. Like it go hand in hand with the Alec Burks starting that point guard situation. Yeah. Like you know it's not working, but you going for some strange reason you feel like you got to prove that it's going to work.
And it's ridiculous. Yeah, it's ridiculous,
bro. Yeah. Listen. As much as Evan Fournier is an absolute cone on defense, I'll take him playing over Deuce McBride right now. And that's a fact because at least, he may not be hitting all his threes, but there's a chance that he might go fuego. Like he might hit a stride and be like, yeah, he gonna give you 20 off the bench tonight because he hot. You feel me? But with Deuce, I have no confidence in and he not doing nothing that to me defensively that's super impactful. Like I don't see he's not making no great plays defensively, like how he made better plays in his rookie season defensively than he's making this whole year. You feel me? And we approaching 40 games played for him this season. Like I've seen enough. Like I don't want to be one of those guys after 2, 3 games. This kid is bad. No, I've seen 40 games straight of Deuce McBride, and I like nothing of what I see. You feel me? And his decision making is ridiculous too. Like, why would you try to dunk on Nick Claxton, bro? Like, why
Yeah,
why was that your thought process when you saw Nick Claxton? Oh, I'm gonna catch a body. You ain't catch a body on nobody your whole NBA career. But you want the leading shot blocker in the NBA. This is your time to try to catch a dunk on him. After that, I was like, yo, please sit this kid, bro. And it was a pivotal point in the game when we cut the lead down to 5. We get the stop. We in transition offense. Quick get the ball to Deuce McBride. When he cocked back to shoot, I was like, why is he taking this shot?
yeah.
Why is he taking this shot? And sure enough, he missed a wide open 3-point shot. Like she's shooting under 30% from 3-point line. That's wild, bro.
Yeah,
and then not only did he miss the shot, it turned into a Joe Harris 3-pointer on the other end.
Mm-hmm.
So it goes from us cutting the league down to 2 and putting even more pressure on the Nets to them extending a lead and a bigger hill for us to climb. It goes for it to be possibly a 2-point game to an 8-point lead.
Yeah.
Because he can't shoot worth a lick. Can't shoot worth a lick. Yeah, Kev.
No, I agree with you, bro. Like, at some point, Coach Harvey T's gonna have to do something, bro, because he shouldn't even be shooting threes at this point. Like, bro, you should have him. He should be the one standing in the corner doing nothing when it's on offense. When it's offense time, he should be in the corner doing nothing, bro. Yeah. Just stay there.
He shouldn't even be on the court, be perfectly honest.
Son
was out there getting wild cardio, bro. Like his stat line is atrocious, bro. He got 2 points, 1 rebound.
1 of 5 from the field, 0 for 1 from 3.
Like
a -15.
Like nothing but cardio. And you could go his whole stat line, the whole season looks exactly like this, bro. Like it looks exactly like this the whole season, and he's still getting PT, bro. I'm not saying like he's the main reason why we lost. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying he contribute. He's a contributing factor. He's a contributing factor. Like he's not giving us anything, bro. Like those 11 minutes could go elsewhere. Yeah, I even take the
survive
million. Yeah. I'll take him playing because that kid can shoot.
Bro. This is what I'm saying, bro. Like you got 2 players on the bench right now that you're not playing at all. That could benefit us, man. Especially that kid SBI. That's the way I'm gonna pronounce his name because I have a hard time pronouncing his name, and I hate doing that. But that kid SBI can shoot, bro, and he's not a bad defender. Why he gets no burn is beyond me, bro.
And then it's like you got Derrick Rose sitting on the bench, like, bro, like I'm not understanding. Bro.
And Obi only getting 9 minutes. Darlene Obi just asked like what happened to Obi. I'm like, bro, he's
Obi was playing like shit today.
He only played 9 minutes, 1 or 2 from the field, bro. 4 points.
But when I saw him out there, he wasn't being assertive. He looked disengaged today. Like once he got out there and we was already down big, kind of we had already had like a sizable deficit. He came out like, oh well, we're gonna lose this game. You feel me? Like I didn't like much of what I was seeing from Obi today, so I'm not even mad at him not playing today. But bro, I don't know, man. Those 2 wins over, even though I was happy for him and I'm still happy for him, those 2 wins over Cleveland and Boston saved, I think, kind of gave Coach T some more leeway.
Yeah.
Which is annoying because I know this team could be so much better with a different coach. Like,
yeah, man. I think under Johnny Bryant we'd be, more successful, bro. Yeah. I think. He's younger. He has an idea of the coaching. The guys on the team like him. You
Yeah,
know, and I think that he would turn this team around.
yeah.
Excuse
I
me.
mean,
Excuse me.
again, and I say this every time we lose. If our coach is such a defensive savant, you score 115 points, you're supposed to win, right?
Yo, facts, bro.
If if that's your where you hang your hat on as a coach is that I get my teams to play elite level defense, then you score 115 points, you're supposed to win, right?
Yeah, man.
But the way he like his defensive schemes is trash, bro. His defensive
Hmm.
schemes is trash, bro. And at the end of the game, I still don't think that Quentin Grimes should have got back in the game. And that's my guy. I love Quentin Grimes. You feel me? But Emmanuel quickly was playing way better. You feel me? Emmanuel quickly is playing leaps and bounds better than Quentin Grimes tonight. And he
Yeah,
needed
facts.
and quickly needed to be on the court. You put quickly on Kyrie. It's going whatever happens is going to happen because Kyrie was already in his bag. There's no slowing him down, bro. Like
Nah.
it's no slowing him down. So what you going to do is quickly is decent defender. You take what you get out that situation, but you know he's going to give you something extra on the offensive end. He shoots better 3 pointers than Quentin Grimes right now. He's a better
Hmm.
playmaker. Like he could get in the paint. He could break down defense. There's so many other different, benefits to having Quick on the court late in this game versus Quentin Grimes. You feel me? Like, but yeah, it is a frustrating game to watch, bro.
Nah, it was, man. It really was, bro. Because I really feel like this was a real winnable game. Especially with the momentum that we had coming out of Cleveland and Boston, and you
Yeah,
know, uh, we played much better coming out the half. I think we put up like 34 points in the third quarter, and
yeah,
then and then in the fourth quarter, for Kyrie just went off, bro. Like
and
he
even
just
even
he
and even then, it was the point total in the fourth is even 34-34.
32. Look, 32. We scored in the third, and then yeah, like
Yeah,
you said, it was even in the fourth.
the first half killed us. All those 3 pointers. You feel me? Like
Yo,
we played a whole lot better in the second half, but you trying to climb up a hill. Like you trying to get like if you don't have to overcome a 19-point deficit, right? Like
yeah,
you
it's true.
man, but in just keeping with the reality of what this team is, I get frustrated because I want to win every game, obviously. But
Yeah,
keep it with the reality of what this team is. I can't be too mad. Two big wins in the two previous games, and this is what this team is, man. Like we're not going, we're not
no,
we, but I feel like we lose games off of things that we can help, and that's the part that pisses me off. Right?
yeah, yeah.
It's like we could help these things. Like this, we didn't need to lose this game.
No, man. That's why I'm saying, like, it's like I was telling the guys, I'm like, we're too good of a team to 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 uh to have these mental breakdowns against teams like this, bro. Like, this is a team that we should have beat,
It's a
even if
fact.
Kyrie played, bro. Like,
It's a fact.
so to me, like, I don't know, you let your guard down, you came in way too overconfident. I don't know what happened, bro, but today wasn't it, bro. Today wasn't it, man. And these are games that you should win, bro. Like, these are must game wins, bro, because these games like this affect you down the road.
Yeah. I mean, because we right now we in the play-in spot. We
Yeah.
just we now we a game and a half behind Miami. For the
Mhm.
sixth seed. So it's like, yo,
Yeah.
you gotta win these games, bro. Like you gotta win these games.
Mhm.
Uh, and bro, I, I'm the only major complaint, the only two major complaints I got about this game really is how we defended the 3 point line and Deuce McBride. I'm not
Yeah.
mad at I'm not mad at Julius Randle. I thought of course he makes his occasional mistake. You know what I mean? Uh,
Yeah. I mean, he didn't
but
shoot the ball well from
yeah,
three today either.
but he's still almost 50% from the field,
Yeah.
even going 1 from 6 from 3 point line, right?
Yeah.
And still double still, 8 assists and a steal. He
Almost
had
had a
nine.
triple double.
He had 19 points, right? So I'm not mad
Yeah.
at Julius because I know some people that be like, Julius disappeared." I don't think he did. I think he read the game and played the way he was supposed to. He didn't try to overexert or force himself to do more than he could today, right? So uh that's a fact.
That's,
That's a fact,
yo,
Nalene.
man,
Uh,
Darlene, you must have been hearing me during
yeah,
the game. Darlene, you must have been hearing me, man, because I kept saying, yo, drop to the fucking basket, man.
yeah. So yeah, Jalen Brunson, RJ Barrett also have had really good games today, right?
Yeah.
Like Jericho Sims to me played really well. He had 10 rebounds, 6 points. I'll take it. A steal and a block. You feel me? From a
Nah,
guy to me,
yeah.
for a guy to me, for what he's the last pick of the draft.
A block, a steal, 10 rebounds, 5 offensive and 5 defense. Yeah, man. Like,
Yeah, like I
I feel like they need to run more plays with him, too. Like, that's one thing I don't understand, bro. The dude got super hops, bro.
super hops.
Super hops. Like, his head goes over the fucking rim.
Yeah,
Why aren't you trying to do pick and rolls? Don't get him involved. Throw him some robs. Like, bro, do something. I don't understand why they don't do that, bro.
yeah. Nah, because and
They
people
don't run no plays for him.
they don't run plays pretty much at all anyway. And people go, oh, people want to blame Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson for dribbling. I'm like, yo, that's Coach Tommy T's coach, like his offensive philosophy, bro. Like he's an ISO heavy coach.
Nah,
Chicago, look, he did it in Chicago, he did it in Minnesota, like, and
now
he's
he's
doing
doing
it
it
here.
here.
So
Mm-hmm.
I've seen Julius Randle play without being a ISO player, and he's very efficient at doing that as well. Uh, Up until coming to New York, he was averaging like 50% from the field every
Yeah.
year. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like so, and that's without him being a primary ball handler or playing ISO ball, right? So it's very possible for them to do these things with Julius Randle. It's just that's just not Coach Tommy T's coaching style on offense.
No, it's not, man. At least he plays the young kids. That's something a lot of people can't say. I mean, I know in prior years he wasn't playing no young kids.
Well, he don't really got much of a choice. You feel
Yeah,
me?
he don't, cause that's what
Because
we got.
because the only two old people on the bench is Cam. I mean,
Uh,
is Rose and Fournier,
yeah,
and even still, then he'll still be playing predominantly young players if he gave them PT, right? So I mean, and again, that come and this is coming along with the whole development of the team. Of course, you want this team to be super great, and I think this team is better than what we've been playing. But at the same
hmm
time, your expectations got to be realistic. Uh, there's no way
excuse
that you go from being, missing the playoffs in 8 years in a row to, a contending team in 3 years. That's not realistic. Uh,
me.
this is what it looks like. It's gonna be nasty. It's gonna be a lot of headaches.
Yeah,
Uh, and but I just think it's things that the coach could be doing better. You feel me? There's things that the coach could be doing better. There's things that everybody could be doing better for the most part, right? So I'm trying to, and then that's all I want to see. You feel me? Like if we lose and I feel like, damn, like they were just a better team, then I could live with that. But I don't. A lot of these losses, I don't feel like they were just a better team. I feel like we fucked up.
yeah.
Word. Word. But you
Nah,
got
that
anything
was.
else? Go ahead, Kev.
Nah. I was, hopefully this next game, man, we pull through and get it together, man, because We too good of a team for this, bro. For this type of play, man.
Yeah.
We shouldn't
So
be losing games like this, bro.
yeah, we shouldn't. We shouldn't. We
Yeah.
shouldn't. Like especially wide open 3-pointers, bro. Like that's
Yo,
the
that's another thing that was driving me crazy. Like, and you know me, bro. I go to the end with Quentin Grimes. That's my dude.
yeah,
But you gotta knock down them open 3-point shots, bro.
facts.
Like, bro, come on, man. You had plenty of opportunity after opportunity after opportunity to knock down these open
Yeah,
shots. It's not like you had people on you. You was wide open.
yeah.
So I would really like for Quentin Grimes to work on that, man, because to me, I think he's such a good player.
We gotta
And if
yeah, get
if
my
he
fault.
knocks down at least, uh, you know, two or three of those 7 3-pointers you shot, like at least two or three more shots, man. That we possibly win the game right there, bro.
That's that's 6 points, huh? You feel me? And we
That
lost
word.
and we lost by 7. So uh
Yeah,
and I think that's because he rushes his shots. You feel me?
way too much. Like,
He
bro,
rushes his
take it
shots.
easy,
Yeah.
bro. Take
But
it easy.
he's a young guy, man.
No,
I think that will get better with time. You feel me?
nah, I agree. I agree.
And uh, and I think Doris Burke made a good point tonight. When it was like, yo, he attacks the closeouts too quick. You feel me? Like
Yeah,
sometimes it's like,
man.
yo, you should have took that shot. You feel me? Like you you should have took that shot. Instead, you going to the basket. Like I get
And
it
I get you trying to be a playmaker and you trying to get everybody involved, but bro, you right there.
lay the ball up, fam.
Just yeah, or bang it.
And
Like
that's the crazy
it,
part too. He be missing layups, and I be like, "Yo, you jumping so high, bro. You right there, just dunk the basketball. Like you right
facts.
there, like you." And he gets up on these layups, bro. He's laying up the ball like he's trying to dunk it. That's how high he's jumping. And
Yo, facts.
he, bro, I'm like, yo, just dunk the ball, bro. Like, oh,
And it's funny, right? Because I was just telling Breezy yesterday. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
no,
I
you good,
was
you good.
just telling. I was just telling Breezy yesterday how like there's so much to his game that we haven't seen yet because he got so much in his bag, and you know it's like he doesn't get the fair opportunity to really show it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And then when he has the opportunity to show it, he doesn't take advantage of the opportunity and he'll pass the ball up instead of
yeah.
putting up the bucket, bro. When you're right there, you're literally like right there by yourself. Just
Or,
take the shot,
or
bro.
sometimes just pull up for the nice little midi. You feel me? Like just pull up for the nice little midi. Like, I'm here. You feel me? Like
Right.
I'm here. Like it is because I'll be looking at him driving sometimes. I'm like, yo, it's because when he hit that pump fake, bro, it literally be mad lame. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
man.
either lay it up or do something. And every once in a while the drop off is good, right?
Mhm.
Every once in a while the drop off is good or the extra pass is good, but sometimes you gotta be aggressive.
Yeah,
You feel me?
man.
Because
Mhm.
a lot of times when you passing that ball in traffic like that, the big man ain't never really looking for it neither. You feel
Right.
me? So that's
Right.
how these turnovers happen. It's because they expect
Yeah.
you right there. So they like, oh, he gonna lay that up. I'm about to get this rebound
Mhm.
if he misses, right? But you all the time that don't work, man. That don't work all the time. But
That's true.
I mean,
Um.
he didn't have a horrible game, but he could have had a
No.
better game.
No. Listen. I think the kid is special, bro. Like, there's a reason why he's in the rotation and he's
Yeah,
starting. I really do think that, and I don't. You know how I feel about Quentin Grimes, bro. Like,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know
Fact.
how I feel about him, bro. And I go to toe with anybody for Quentin Grimes. You know what I mean? But there's some things that it's like, I get it. You're young, but you still got to work on your game, youngin. You
Yeah,
know, you still got to work on your game. Defensively, I ain't got no heat. I ain't got no smoke. I feel like there's certain times Coach Tommy T puts him in situations in bad situations.
yeah,
Like me personally, I didn't like that he had Quentin Grimes guarding Jason Tatum. I thought that was a bad idea.
yeah. He's too small.
Like, yo, bro, why you got this man? He's 6'4", six
Eh,
three, 6'4", guarding somebody that's 6'8",
Six
six
eight, six
nine,
nine.
bro.
Yeah,
Like, what are you
and
doing?
and nice.
And nice. Like, he's gonna make and you know, the fans are terrorized Quentin Grimes but that's not his fault.
He's
That's a
undersized.
complete that's a
Yeah,
complete mismatch, bro. It's a complete mismatch. I'll be honest with you. I like what he did to Kyrie today. It's just, you know, Kyrie's
Kyrie's
Kyrie, bro.
Kyrie.
Like, you know, there's not much you can do.
In the
But
be-
but
in the beginning of the game, he kind of forced Kyrie to be more of a passer.
yeah,
You feel me? But
yeah, that's which is why Kyrie had like 9, 8 assists.
facts, right? So
Yo.
it was good defense, but like again, is high that there's only so much you could do with Kyrie, bro.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you,
I
Jimmy.
feel you,
Like
Jimmy.
I
Yeah.
feel you, bro. I feel you, man. I feel the same way, you know. But
Nah, I'm
you
always
know,
gonna talk my shit. I don't care.
yeah, I still talk shit. I still talk shit, like, you know.
Yeah,
But you know, cause you still like I really feel like honestly, T,
yeah,
um, I really feel like once we figure this out, you know, like once we figure out how to close games, because I think that is our biggest issue, is closing games.
yeah,
I feel like if we learn how to close these games out and stay consistent, I think that if we move the ball a little more
yeah.
to, you know, bring up that assist, because when we move the ball, we're dangerous and attack the basket. When you start doing that more, man, I think we'll be all right, bro. But I don't know when that's gonna happen.
Yeah, my yeah, like moving the ball more
Like,
is definitely a
mm-hmm.
thing that we need to do because we like near the bottom in assists in the NBA, which doesn't
Yo,
make
like
much
I
sense.
think I we're like third to last, bro.
Yeah, which doesn't make much
If,
sense. You feel me?
yeah,
Like, and but again, it does when you think about it because that's Coach Tommy T's coaching philosophy. I don't think most of his teams have ever been in the tops in the league as far as assists go. Like so,
nah, man.
uh, and see that's why I think I need a statistician, son. Like I need a paid statistician to see so I could be like, yeah, you know, go back every year. Coach Tommy T was the head coach and see what his team ranked in assists every year. You feel me? I might actually do that. I ain't doing shit tomorrow. So yeah, I might pull up tomorrow if and make that an actual topic. You feel me? Just breaking down Coach Tommy T's like
Bro,
coaching statistic
yeah.
as
What
far
time
as
you
like
gonna do that?
I don't even know because that's a lot of research. You feel me?
Okay,
That's a lot of
okay.
research, but it's probably going. What time? Because I want to watch the Eagles lose. So,
We still gotta do that thing at 8:30.
oh yeah, that's a fact. So not
So
tomorrow then. Probably maybe next weekend or something. Because
yeah, we dead last, bro. Nah, we not dead last. We dead third. We averaging 22.4 assists per game, bro.
yeah, yeah.
That gotta go up, man. That gotta go up, bro. Like I really think that's key right there, man. Like move the
Dwayne, what's
ball,
good,
bro.
Playboy? Yeah, that's a
Yo, what's
fact, bro.
good, D? What's goody, D? Love, bro.
That's
You
yeah,
know,
that's a fact.
something gotta give, bro. Something gotta give, man. We can't just be, you know, and the turnovers, man. Like, come on, bro. What's going on?
I mean, the turnover numbers weren't horrible, but it's just like
Yeah,
they were
but it's
bad.
turnovers at key moments, bro. Like, you know, just throwing the ball away is what kills me, bro. Like, what are y'all doing?
Yeah, like it was yeah, it was just bad turnovers. We didn't have a lot of turnovers, just bad like the ones that we had. Like RJ,
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, Barry. We spoke about that the whole episode, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Uh,
Bad defense, bro. Bad defense. If we fix the defense, man, it's like I said, earlier in the season, you know, if we fix our defensive problems, we gonna be all right. You know, we gonna be all right. But
bro,
it's like
you
we're
know
going back to the beginning of the season when we were having a hard time defending the perimeter.
Dwayne, my guy. But sometimes he be regurgitating stuff that he be seeing on TV, and I feel like this is one of those things. Uh, bro, I don't care what superstar you got on your team. If you give up 22 3-pointers, you're gonna lose the basketball game, bro. You could
Facts,
have
bro.
Michael Jordan on your team, and if you give up 22 3-pointers, you're gonna lose, bro. Like and
That's a
and and
fact.
and they, oh, we don't have a superstar, that's why we losing this game. No, that's not the case. Because how many times have we seen Jalen Brunson close out a game for us or hit clutch shots? It don't be the offensive end that why we losing these games, bro. Because in the fourth quarter, yes, we sometimes it gets stagnant offensively. I mean, I can say that for a lot of teams, even the good ones, right? But it be defensively why we end up losing games because we're not able to get stops. Like getting buckets don't be the problem, bro. Yeah, getting buckets
Mm-hmm.
don't never really be the problem. It be getting the stops. That's why we lose. You feel me? Open 3-point shots in crucial minutes. Uh, but yeah, I don't think it's that we need a superstar. Like I think
Nah, man.
I think collectively our starting five is a really solid starting five, bro. Our bench is continuously getting beat down. We don't get enough production from our bench. And defensively, when we lose games, it be defensively, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I
You,
get it.
you,
Everybody tell you that you need a superstar, bro. Like, no, that's not the case. It's not if you playing collectively. If you playing your team is playing collectively good basketball, you do not need a superstar to win. You feel me? Like you don't. Just
no.
look at the Pistons, bro. They didn't have not one superstar on that team, but they was collectively good. They were
Yo,
collectively good. The bench was decent. The starting five, they were all solid in their own right. And that, and if we could play like that, and I feel like we could, I feel like we have the talent to play like that, to be just solid collectively. It just defensively, we can't figure out how to cover the 3-point shot, which is annoying.
and you
Uh,
can't let a team that shoots 39% beat you, bro. Yeah, you can't let a team that shoots 39% from the field beat you like that. That team is second in the league in 3-point percentage, you know. So that's disappointing in itself, man. I think we lost teeth. I think we lost them. But yeah, man. So disappointing loss, man. Disappointing loss. Hopefully we get that back in the next game. Who we play next? Who we play next? I think we play the Lakers on Tuesday. We play the Lakers on Tuesday, man. So it's time to get back. Let me see. Yo, T is there? Oh, there you go.
yeah, my bad. This whack ass laptop, man. Yeah, yeah, bro. Like my guy Tibbs, he definitely have you know issues with. I didn't even know I could do that. That's dope. Uh,
What's
my guy
that?
Tibbs definitely have issues with getting guys like I don't understand at we this stage in the season and he still can't figure out how to get these guys to cover the 3-point shot, son. It just don't make sense. Or how to properly defend the pick and roll. Like
Mm-hmm.
like and that's another reason why we end up leading to 3-point shots because he never lets the big step up to cut off the guard. The big is always retreating to the paint, trying to stop the big from rolling. When really the real threat in today's NBA is the point guard or guard getting to the paint and having the entire defense collapse on him so he can kick the ball out. That's the real threat. Because everybody in the NBA wants to shoot the 3-point shot. But if you use your 7-footer and the person on the ball to trap or stop the guard from penetrating into the paint, most of the time when you're trying to pass the ball to the big, it's a tough pass coming off a pick and roll, especially if the big man steps up. It's never really an easy pass.
Yeah.
You feel me? And what Coach Tommy T theory is, what I notice is he wants the person who's getting picked to fight through and the big show just enough so the original defender could get back to his man. But that don't be working.
No, I don't.
Especially if somebody's setting solid screens, bro. Have the big man step up and cut off the ball instead of retreating back into the paint. And you could say that it's the players, but if all the players is doing the same thing, if all the bigs is doing the same exact thing, it's not the players, it's the coaching philosophy. That's how they want them to defend it systematically. And that's the problem. If everybody's getting caught with they defending too far from their man on the 3-point line, if everybody's doing it, then it's not the player, it's the coaching scheme. And that's where we having a problem defensively, and he doesn't want to change it. So we gonna win some, we gonna lose some, and that's what it's gonna be, bro.
Yeah, that's true, man. And it's gonna be like that for the rest of the season.
Yeah, so buckle up, guys.
It's gonna be a long, what, 29 games left we got?
Yeah.
Long 29 games, bro. So be ready. and listen. If we end the season with a winning record and make the playoffs, be prepared to go through this for another year.
Yep.
Be prepared to go through this for another year because they will not fire Coach Tommy T if we make the playoffs.
Shout out to my name twin in the building. Yeah, bro. I don't know how you can't see this neither, bro.
Nah,
I don't understand it. But yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. And listen, I'm torn. You feel me? Because I know for the betterment of my team that Coach Tommy T needs to not be the head coach. I know this. I'm aware of this. And this is the reason why I'm torn is because, like, if he makes the playoffs and we get into the playoffs, right? Like, you can't rightfully make a point to fire him because it's in the stages of development. This is a successful season.
Yeah.
Right? That would make him 2 out of the 3 years that he's been the head coach of the New York Knicks that they made the playoffs. A team that hasn't made the playoffs in 8 years before he even got there. So it's hard to fire him. You feel me? It's hard to fire him, but for the betterment of my team and knowing what's best, he needs to go. But I'm never gonna wish that my team lose enough games for him to have to go. You feel me? Like, I'm never gonna do that.
Yeah, we can't wish that. And and another thing to add on to that, he got a Coach of the Year award under his belt while coaching this team. So that's gonna make it even harder for us to just get rid of him just like that.
Hey, listen, I think the only thing that we have under our belts that could probably help us.
Excuse me.
The only thing that we could do to probably help us is when we in the Garden and we losing a game and it's ridiculous. The fire coach tips chance. That's the only thing that we got that can help us to let the front office know in the building, like, yo, we seeing what's happening and we don't like it.
Facts, bro. Facts.
But if we don't do that, bro, like you said, it's gonna be almost impossible to fire him, especially if he makes the playoffs. You feel me? Shout out to my guy JJ Jackson in the building, Jack City. I see you, Brody. Yeah,
Shout
you
out
late
to
because
JJ.
I'm about to sign off in a few, Playboy. You know what I mean? But yeah,
55
man,
played a pretty good game, man. I can't even knock 55 today, man.
I like what I see from him lately. I ain't even gonna hold
Yo,
you.
man, like I feel like he's starting to catch his stride. I'm looking here, bro, from what I see, and he's up there in offensive rebound percentage. I think he's like fourth in the league in offensive rebound percentage.
Which is crazy. And I think that's mostly because he threw the tip back thing, which I hate, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
cause
I hate it too, but listen, it works. It works.
like, but I still don't think he should be playing over Jericho Sims. You feel me?
No, well, right now you got Jericho starting. I know it's the
Yeah,
simple fact that Mitch is out, but but he's been playing all right, man. And I think he's healthy now.
yo, Dali said I thought he was winning a championship this year. Yeah. I know she's being sarcastic.
Yeah,
Uh,
facts.
n- Nothing was officially lost. This is where I feel like we officially lost the game. I already because JJ here. I'm gonna say it one more time. Right. This is where I feel like we officially lost the game. Um, I forgot what quarter it was, but I remember the play sequence. I just said it not too long ago. We got the lead down to 5. We just got to stop. We're in transition. Deuce McBride gets a wide open 3-point shot that could have taken the lead down to 2. He misses the wide open shot like he's been doing all year long, shooting like 20. I think he got to be around like 25% from the 3-point line right now.
I'm gonna check
Uh,
right now. Hold up.
Misses the open 3-point shot. The Nets get the rebound. It turns into a 3-point shot for Joe Harris. So instead of having a lead go down to 2, or even if he would have drove it and it went down to 3, that still would have been better, right? Uh, Instead of the lead going down to 3 or 2, it ballooned up to 8. That's when we lost the game.
He's definitely shooting 25%, bro.
I told you, bro. Like, son don't need to be on the basketball court no more, bro. Now
Shooting
listen, man.
25% from three.
I'm gonna clip this too. What time? Yeah, I'm gonna say this so I could clip it, so I could put it on the rails. But yo, me and you both were one of those, or were those people that cried for Deuce McBride to get PT last season.
Fact,
We were wrong.
fact. We were
We were
wrong.
wrong. I've
Definitely
seen
wrong.
enough. We got almost 40 games of Deuce McBride getting PT, and I like none of what I see. I'm not sure if he's an NBA player. You feel me? I'm not sure. I know it might be a little bit too early to write him all the way off, but for my team, nah, I don't want him getting the PT, especially when there's
And
guys that I on the bench that I feel could be doing more than what he's doing.
I mean, to be honest, to be real, and and I think that you're gonna completely agree with this. Last year, you gave Kemba Walker 20 games, and you
Yeah,
took him right out the rotation. 20 games.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And Deuce has played 30
Almost
plus
40.
games, bro.
Yeah,
Almost
almost
40
40.
games. He's not giving us nothing offensively, and you still like the leash is getting longer and longer and longer. Like, bro, when you gonna cut the leash, bro? I mean, listen, I love Deuce, but yo, come on, man. Like, free Cam, bro. Free
Yeah,
Cam, bro. Free
yeah.
Cam, man.
Free
It's
Cam,
about yo,
free
free
Derrick
Cam, bro.
Rose. Like
Free Derrick Rose, yo, free everybody that's getting DMPs, bro. Free all those guys, bro.
because and again, like he's not even making that big of an imprint on the defensive end. You feel me? Like he's not even making that big of an imprint on the defensive end. Like I could see if he was like showing out defensively, like even when Quentin Grimes is not playing a good offensive game, you look at his defense and be like, well, I see why he's on the court because
Right.
he's guarding the best player. He's making him take tough shots. Because listen, Kyrie had to hit some tough shots over Quentin Grimes today. You
Oh
feel
yeah.
me?
Oh yeah.
But that's
Yeah.
but I can't say that the same for Deuce. You feel me? And he's a liability on offense, and then sometimes he end up being a mismatch on defense. Like what he
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but we were wrong. And
I wish that half court shot would have counted though.
yeah, 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 that would have at least that would
yo,
have did something for his confidence. You know what I mean? Like,
yo, I wish that shit would have counted, man. Word.
yeah, but yeah, I've
But
seen enough of Deuce, man. I've
yeah,
seen
me
enough of
too, man. Free my guys, man, because we need some help, man. You know, we need some help. We need some help, man. And as a matter of fact, man, I don't see why you can't play Derrick Rose.
bruh. You
He
feel me?
ain't hurt,
And this
and
is
you
why I need
paying him mad money.
so this is why I need the trade deadline to hurry up and pass, right? So I can see, so we can all be like, okay, they're not because I hear the excuse that excuse my fault. I need the trade deadline to come because I need the excuse of that they're being traded. That's why they're not playing to be off the table. You feel me?
Right.
Like because it might be a solid opinion. You feel me? You don't want these guys to get hurt, so you got them on the bench because you're trying to work out some trades. But I don't believe that's the case.
I don't
You
either.
feel me? So
I
I
don't
need
either.
that to be taken off the table. So again, I can continue to criticize Coach Tommy T on poor coaching. Poor
Yeah,
coaching,
fact.
bro. Because listen, I'm not saying that Cam Thomas, Cam Reddish would have shut down Jason Tatum, but I definitely think he's a better matchup defensively than Quentin Grimes. You feel
Yup.
me?
Yup. He got the height. He got the
You,
length.
you
Like,
feel me? You know what I mean?
he could have made it real difficult for,
And
especially in this game, he could have made it difficult for Kyrie.
nah, I think Kyrie is too quick for Cam Reddish. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
I think like a player like Jason Tatum, he got some speed, but he's not renowned for his speed, right? Like I think Cam Reddish could stay in front of Jason Tatum, the best of his ability, as well as anybody can. You feel me? Like because
Right.
I know I'm realizing I'm talking foolishness when I talk about staying in front of Jason Tatum because he got moves, son.
He do.
He got
He did that.
moves.
He did that spin move on Quentin Grimes and took it to the basket and
Yeah,
banged it with. I'm like, damn,
yeah, yeah,
son, he
yeah,
made it
yeah.
look so easy,
Yeah,
yo.
I realized I was talking foolishness, but it's going to be difficult for him to shoot over him. You feel me? Like
Facts.
and things like that. So I just need to trade their line to pass so we can all get rid of the excuse that the reason why these guys are not playing is because they're going to be traded. And when they don't get traded, then we could realize that Coach Tommy T has a vendetta against Cam Reddish. You feel
Yeah,
me?
that's a fact.
And if that's the case, that we got this kid that most of us believe that can actually ball, just sitting on the bench wasting, that's another feather in the cap for him to be fired. You feel me? Like, because Deuce McBride ain't it, bro. That's all I know.
Yeah, he's not. He's not it. He's not, bro. He's a
Right.
good player. Don't get me wrong. Like I still think that he's a good player. He still got enough time to work on his offense, but right now it's just not working, bro. It's not working.
I mean,
Not
because
working.
if you go on with a 9-man rotation, you literally saying that these are the best 9 players at their position on our team, right? And
Hmm.
I don't feel like Deuce McBride fits that definition. You feel me? I don't feel like he's one of the 9 best players on the team. I don't feel like that. I feel like Cam Reddish is a better player than him. I feel like Derrick Rose, even at this age, is a better player than him. I feel like Evan Fournier, even though he's a cone, is a better NBA player currently than Deuce McBride. You feel me? Like,
Hmm.
so, and another thing that coincides with this, right, is, people criticize all of us that were saying play the kids. And they get mad when we criticize people like Deuce McBride uh, and be like, I thought y'all wanted to play the kids. Yes. But Deuce McBride wasn't the only kid that we wanted played. You feel me?
Yeah, word,
We
word.
wanted Jericho Sims played. He's playing, and look, he's playing well. We wanted
Yeah,
Quentin Grimes playing. Look, he's playing, and he's playing well. You feel me? We wanted quickly to play or start when what you call it, when Burks was starting. Look, he's playing and he's playing well. We allowed to be wrong about 1 out of 4, bro.
Yeah, that's
And
a
we wanted
fact.
Cam Reddish to play, who's still not playing because he's part of the kids too. You feel me? Like, so we are allowed to be wrong 1 out of 4, son. You feel me? We was right 4. I mean 3. We was right 3.
Yep.
But yeah,
And
son.
they still got time. You know, they still got time to develop. You know, but you know, it
Yo,
doesn't always happen overnight, man.
all I know, Deuce McBride, if he don't do nothing else, need to be in the gym right now chucking up shots.
Yeah,
Need to be in the
especially
gym.
working up your 3-point shot for sure.
Word. If they won't let you shoot at the Barclays, you better be on the first thing smoking in Westchester, son. First thing smoking in Westchester, putting up shots, bro. Or call the guard and be like, yo, there's no is no hockey or nothing tonight. Yeah, let me pull up, man. I gotta put up these shots. You feel me? Because 25% from 3-point range, bro, and you miss some wide open jammies, bro.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Every time he shoot, I cringe like, why he taking the shot? That's bad.
That's a fact. Nah, it's true, man. It's true. It's true.
My son is shooting 25%. And then on top of that, he don't go to the line often. How you 66% from the free throw line, bro? Like it don't make no. All the numbers is bad, bro.
It's true. It's true. You're right.
It's 33% from the field in total. Like what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. It wasn't a good look, man. That's for sure.
Yo, listen. I don't know what it is, JJ. It could be release time. It could be forms. It's broke. Whatever it is broke.
He got to work on it, bro. He definitely got to work on his shot, man. He definitely got to work on his shot. He can't be shooting 20% from the field, bro. That's horrible. 20% from the field he shot today. In 10 minutes, he was 1 of 5, bro.
Bro. And then with the limited amount of minutes being played off the bench, right? That the bench is getting. Those minutes are crucial, bro.
Word.
Those minutes are crucial. We need it. How many minutes he played tonight?
He played 10 minutes. 10,
those 10 minutes are important.
Almost 11 minutes.
Yep. Those 10 minutes are important minutes, and we need production in those 10 minutes, bro.
And and in those 10 minutes, you got a guy like Derrick Rose who has experience, who could get buckets still, and you just got him rotting away on the bench.
It's disrespectful.
It really is. And you're paying Derrick Rose a nice chunk of change, man.
Bro, we got almost 30 mils sitting on the bench between him and Evan.
Yeah.
I think Derrick Rose make like 11 or 12. I think Derrick Rose make 12.
Yeah.
And Evan makes 17. You got 29 mils sitting on the bench between those two. For a guy that's shooting 25% from 3, 33% from field, and is average at best as a defender. Like, man. You don't even have him pressing full court, which he should be doing. Like, I obviously believe that. I think Deuce McBride should always be on the point guard at the point of attack, if that's how you're gonna use him. Always. He's guarding the point guard, point of attack. I don't care who it is. Do you feel me? I don't care. Like, for instance, I think Deuce probably should have been guarding Kyrie. And you could put what's his name? Or you could put quickly on somebody else. But I think Deuce defensively is best when he's defending the point of attack. Like, you put him off ball on somebody else, he's gonna get cooked. Because most of the time, those are guys that's way bigger than him anyway. Deuce McBride, what is 6'1"? If that. They got him listed as 6'2". He don't look 6'2", bro. He don't look 6'2". Word. So he's usually, so if he's guarding a two, most twos in the NBA right now is ranging from 6'4" to 6'6", sometimes even taller than that, right? And you got him guarding these guys. He's at a disadvantage. You
Yeah,
feel me?
a big disadvantage.
Like, oh, I don't know, man. That's our coach, man. Yeah, but I'm about
Yep.
to be off this, man.
Yeah, me too.
Well, shout out to everybody for the pull up. Yo, Dwayne, I see you, bro. He reminds me much of Frank number two. He's giving those vibes, bro. He's giving those vibes, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. He's giving those vibes because remember I was hyped for Frank at one point too. Like, yo, you gotta play it. This kid is a 6'6" point guard. You gotta play this kid. And then I started
Yeah.
seeing him play, and I'm like, this is not it.
But
Man.
yeah, man.
Yeah, but appreciate everybody for pulling up. If you didn't do it already, press like for your boys, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
especially subscribe for your boys on YouTube, man. We trying to grow that up.
yeah.
You already
Lately, I
know the
seen y'all been
deal, man.
showing out on the YouTube too.
Fact,
Like
fact.
y'all been pulling up to the YouTube more often. We do appreciate our Facebook family pulling up for us, but
Yeah, fact. If y'all
we
can,
would
man.
we would appreciate if y'all migrate over to the YouTube. You feel me? Like
Fact, fact.
it's right there on the screen. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, migrate over to YouTube. You know what I mean? The same people, we could have the same conversations over at YouTube. I just pull up here because I know like a lot of y'all been missing me when I only pulled up for YouTube for that couple of times. And I'm like, I can't do that to my people. But yeah, YouTube, subscribe. You know what I mean?
Word,
And
word.
turn on the notifications. You know what I mean? You gotta hit that little bell, turn on the notifications so
Mm.
you know when we live, when we dropping reels and all that other fly shit. You know what I mean?
Once you
But
hear
yeah,
that bing, you
yeah, that's
already
a
know.
fact. That's a fact. You know what I mean? Yo, but appreciate y'all. Well, yeah, we got to figure something out for Tuesday, but see y'all soon. I holla.
All right.
I'm gonna make you end this